walking around with it, like, just an earbud, like, in his ear. Sorry, I'm so, what?
It's a wireless one?
Yeah.
Would you mind introducing yourself?
My name is Maridee Slater, and I am the director of GYNX. Allison reached out to me through email, and I was in Colorado teaching at the time after a very difficult year in a very misogynistic culture. So immediately, yes, the first thing, like, she told me a little bit about it, but not really, and then I just read the script and was like, yes, I need to get back to New York. Yes. I felt lighter after reading it. Like, just lighter. Like, there was a weight. I don't know. Yeah. The special qualities of GYNX are this prioritization. We talk about that. You mentioned earlier feminism being polite, right? There's this air of political correctness that undermines the entire idea of an active movement. It is a political movement. It's not like a label, really, that you right? It's action. It's a driving force, hopefully. There's a difference between throwing a leaf into a pond and a rock. I want to throw a rock.
So with GYNX, you feel like you're throwing a rock?
I feel like I'm throwing like a cinder block. As a person and as a director, I find that I am eager to please in a process. Like, I love disagreement and I love discourse, but at the same time, I'm protective of humans. So I tend to be more polite than I should, I think, at times. And that's what really draws me to this script is its dissent, essential dissent. So to find a way to bring that into a rehearsal room will force me to constantly reevaluate, like, who I am as an artist and what I'm putting out into the world. And A, is it worth people's time? And B, is it going to actually do anything? And I believe that my feminism is hopefully active, and I'm constantly challenging myself and questioning that as well. Like, in terms of, like, as an activist and a humanist and a feminist, am I doing my part and encouraging others to do their part, and putting aside ego and all that. So my feminism is hopefully constantly reevaluating itself and always questioning itself. Hopefully, I think apparently my feminism is scrutinized by myself all the time. But you talked about giving, space to women, and I really work to give voice to women, but not to give them voice because I don't need to give anybody permission, right, to speak, but to let them know and myself know that we have the power to define, to create our own structures and define our own boundaries. And it also looks like, me trying to be one of the people that walks down the sidewalk and makes other people get out of the way, So I've known I wanted to be a director. I'm still doing it. That I wanted to be a director from the time I was 14, and was working in directing. And we were talking about this earlier. The best artists are always students and constantly studying. But there is a difference in articulating and just saying, I am this, I deserve this, I've worked my ass off to get here, as opposed to waiting for somebody else to say you are. And I feel like as women, we have to work to re-engage that muscle of permission. We don't need it. My favorite aspects of the script, for sure the structure of the script itself and the storytelling it feels natural to me, but not naturalism, but it activates my creativity and my imagination in a way that I haven't come across in a while. And just in terms of the actual content, how to treat it. There's a myriad ways in approaching aspects of the material. and I'm interested to discover which is the most effective and what effective means to us as a group. So, it reminds me of, male directors, Romeo Castellucci, who is a brilliant director, but gets protested all the time because people hear one snippet of one of his shows and are reactionary and make assumptions. So I'm hoping that happens a lot, and then that people see it, or they but just based on the reactions I'm getting right now from simply telling someone about the piece, or just the straight-laced, it's a play about castrating rapists, then that already elicits a reaction. So I don't know what I'm hoping. I'm hoping for a reaction, like either really strong, positive, or negative. I don't think you can be passive about cutting off penises. Also, how are we going to do that on stage? I don't know. I'm excited to figure that out. See you there.